We've got a room full of folks who are anxious to speak with you. We'll go ahead and get started if you're ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the first question will come from Sarah Spencer with the AJC.
Nice to meet you and welcome to Atlanta.
Thank you.
How have these last few days been kind of adapting to a new team? And what are your thoughts on being a Hawk this season?
Being a Hawk this season, I'm grateful for the opportunity, excited. Being around the team has been amazing, great group of guys, the coaching staff, the organization, just happy to be here.
Thank you.
Next question from Chris Kirschner with The Athletic.
Going back to your time with Chicago, were you surprised that they didn't extend a qualifying offer for you and allowed you to become an unrestricted free agent?
No, I was just trying to work on my game throughout the summer. Whatever happens, happens. It's one of those things, just control what you can control type of deal.
Next from Casey Johnson up in Chicago.
Hey, Kris, hope you're doing well. Greetings from Chicago. What kind of dialogue, if any, did you have with the new managerial regime after they took over?
They were great to me. Had a couple conversations. I was there, early when they first got there, working out, trying to rehab my knee. And, we had a couple conversations. And then, after that, I kind of departed, went to out, towards Providence, Boston, be around my family and friends and, just working on my knee.
And just a quick follow-up, how would you kind of summarize your time up here in Chicago overall?
No, it was good. I can't have too many complaints. Besides the injuries that I had some gruesome ones, falling on my face, taking a little piece out of the wood on the court. But, overall, it was a great experience. Met some great guys. They still my guys to this day. Coaching staff was amazing too, many organization. Can't have too many complaints.
Appreciate your time, Kris.
You too. Thank you.
Go back to Sarah.
Kris, this is obviously a team that really needs to improve defensively this year. Have they talked to you about what they expect and what they hope you can bring to this team to give it the boost that it needs on that end of things?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. Just bringing the energy, bringing that dog mentality. Basically what I did last year with the Bulls, just bring it over here and, I want to say teach, but, just bring everybody, to a whole new level, a whole new standard. And, I think we got a couple of great defenders already. I think they just need the motivation and, someone out there to, also help them and push them, to be, where they can be.
So to follow up, they kind of want you to be that defensive leader and kind of show, maybe lead by example when it comes to that.
If you want to say it like that, I mean, not my words, not their words, but, I'm going to just go out there and just, be me on the defensive end and, whatever happens, happens.
Gotcha. Thank you.
We'll go back to Chris Kirschner.
You and Trey have had your battles over the past 2 seasons. I'm curious, what have you thought of his game from being on the other side of things?
Like, while as a Bull?
Yep.
Great player. He's changing the game, in the sense of his shooting. He shoots the ball very far, way behind the three-point line, could get to the rim, could make plays for others. You can't really say he have too many weaknesses on his offense, So, great player. And then now being here and watching him in practice, the way he, approaches the game, can't complain too much.
We'll go to Ray Gleer.
Kris, Brian Shanley of Providence is a friend, and he said he's never seen an athlete at PC with your sense of humor and good-naturedness. Where does that come from? You had a rough time as a kid. Where did that come from, that sense of humor?
I think you hit it right on the nail. A kid had been through, so much adversity at an early age and, be able to move from Connecticut to Virginia and, being around my father, my sisters, my stepmom, they brought me in and, allowed me to groom, basically, allowed me to show more of my personality, gave me the guidance that I need and, when you have so much adversity at a young age, I mean, there's not too much you can be, mad about. It's almost like not too much could get me down. I'm a happy kid. I'm jolly, and I like to make other people laugh. That's just who I am.
And did you really play kids for their lunch money in the 4th grade?
Did I really pay kids for their lunch money?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and their dinner?
Yeah, for sure. Not just kids, though. It was like grown-ups, because kids, they didn't want to lose their money no more. They couldn't get fruit snacks, So I had to play against older kids, more like 15, 16, and I had to handle business.
And you took their money?
Had to. Just how the way things went,
Next question from Edwin Powell.
Welcome to Atlanta, Kris. Year 5 in the league, man. You got a little veteran status on you. Curious as to who were your vets coming in, and what did you learn from them?
That's a good one. One of my best, I had Ricky Rubio, my rookie year, and Ricky Rubio, he didn't kind of, I want to say taught to me in a sense of like teaching me. He was almost like one of those example leaders, He go out there and he show you by example. And I'm one of those guys who like to watch and, pick up on each other's players' games. And, that's what I try to do. Other than that, I mean, vet-wise, Chicago, there wasn't too many. I mean, Thad Young, he came in, but that wasn't my position. I just talked to Thad about, how to take care of your body and how to go about being a professional each and every day. So, having Rajon Doe, that's what we call him, having him here, it's a blessing for me. It's a blessing in disguise, be able to pick his brain, compete against him each and every day and, see, what he can help me with.
Next from Jamila Johnson from ATL Hawks fans.
Hey, Kris, welcome to Atlanta. So my question is, I know you said you've been working on your game and you're known for your defense. Is there a specific part of your game that you're looking to improve upon?
Absolutely. Just knocking down a three-point shot. I feel like if I could get that to a point where, teams have to respect it, it's just going to open up so much of my game. I feel like I could play make, I feel like I could get guys involved and, at the same time, I'm going to hang my hat on defense, because that's what the team needs me to do. That's my role, and that's what I have to do at a high level.
A follow-up question. Has Coach talked to you about kind of encouraged you to shoot the three at all? Yet? Not yet?
No, I don't think you're going to have to do that. It's it's like one of those things like you just know now, when you've been in the league for so long. It's like, it comes with the game now. So, just got to be confident enough to shoot it and, knock it down.
Thank you.
We've got 4 more. Back to Sarah.
How is your knee feeling? I think it was something cartilage related. How's it feeling, and do you have any limitations on you right now?
Limitation-wise, just no contact. Everything else I could do, with the team. The knee's been progressing very well. Just trying to take it, one day at a time. Not trying to load it too much, so it doesn't, have an effect during the season. Very gruesome injury that I went through, and due to COVID, had a, with treatment and whatnot, things kind of swirled a little bit. But I think with Atlanta, they've been doing an amazing job with me so far. The training staff. So I'm happy with what's going on.
Back to Casey.
Yeah, just real quick, Kris, I know you've done the return to former team thing before, but you guys open in Chicago. What's that experience going to be like for you? No fans, that's going to be a little trip, but what's that experience going to be like for you?
Easy. I mean, there ain't no fans, so it ain't going to be like, kind of heartfelt, Before the game even started, I probably talked to a couple of guys, over there that I was really close with. Other than that, let's play ball.
Thanks.
We've got one from the voice of the Hawks, Steve Holman. Steve, you're muted.
I'm unmuted now. Kris, welcome to Atlanta. I just wanted to make sure that you try not to hurt the announcer this year like you did last year when the ball got kicked into the.
Oh.
You remember that? It was a year ago next Friday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's all right. I don't hold it against you. I'm glad to have you here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You know, just being competitive. That's all. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, we've got two more. One from Ray Gleer.
Kris, talking to Lloyd the other day, he seemed to talk about you as a trash talker to the Hawks bench. Is that you? Do you talk it up with the other team, try to get under their skin?
I think it's just how I play ball. I mean, it's like I play ball like I play at the park, you know, and I don't mean no harm by it, you know, not at all. It's just how I play basketball. You know, if anything, I'm trying to motivate my team, get my team energy up, and I want us to play at a high level, and I want us to play hard. I want us to play gritty, you know, and coach allowed me to do a little bit of that, you know, while we've been practicing. And, you know, it allows me to be comfortable, allows me to gain trust within, you know, the coaching staff and the players as they do it to me, and the players know I don't mean no harm by it.
And our final question will go to Yakiri Thomas.
Hi, Kris. Welcome to Atlanta. What's your overall thoughts of the culture of Atlanta? Are you loving it right now?
Absolutely. Absolutely. First and foremost, the weather, you know, is way much better. I've been in Minnesota. It's been terrible, you know, with the winter. Then Chicago, Windy City, we all know about that. So, you know, the weather's good. You know, the people have been nice to me. I mean, I can't really do too much due to COVID. You know, I can't really get to see the culture as much as I would like to, but, you know, so far I can't have no complaints.
All right, that'll do it for now, for today. Welcome again. Thank you for your time.
Thank
and
you.
We'll see you again soon.
Yep, appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, Kris.